So in moving a counter, all you have to do is you take the base decks off and you take off the kick plates, and then you go ahead and use your J-bar and wheels, and you pry up the leg of the counter, and you can slide a wheel under there. Now some of these wheels are going to be different than what you guys currently have, but as you can see on this counter, we have taken off all the decks and all the kick plates. You have to remove the merchandise, obviously. And once you get all your wheels up on there, you go ahead and place your kick plates and your base decks back on. This counter happens to be empty, but as you can see, you want to kind of have a row of shelves if you have empty counters, which most likely your counters are going to be full. You want to lighten them up a little bit. You don't want to have try to move a counter of detergent or any other counters that may be heavy as like a shampoo counter. You want to lighten them up because it'll make it a lot easier to push. So once they finish this off, they take your kick plates off, you take your decks off, and you slide the wheels on. You can go ahead, before you move it, go ahead and put your kick plates back on and put your base decks back on. With that being said, you'll have the ability to move them. Now on your kick plates, you'll have little tabs that look like this. If they are bent like that, that is correct. They'll slide right back into the upright leg. If not, just take a hammer and kind of bend them at that angle. And same with your base decks. You may have some base decks that the tabs are bent, and you might not be able to get them back into the upright. Just take the pliers and bend them and straighten them back out so they're able to go into the counter. So that's pretty much what your counter is going to look like. You want to empty all the merchandise off, take the kick plates and deck off, and then go ahead and put the wheels underneath by lifting them up with the J-bar at the center of the leg if you can if possible. And then just like this side, once you have them all on wheels, you just go ahead and put your kick plates back on, as you can see down there, and you put your decks back on, and then you're able to push the counter and move it freely and easily as possible. Counter, if you do not have a J-bar, you can use a pallet jack. Take the decks and the kick plates off the same way as if you had a pallet jack, or a J-bar I should say. And all you do is put the pallet jack under the leg, jack it up. As you can see, it raises up off the pallet. Slide a wheel under. Lower the pallet jack down nice and slow. And you can move the pallet jack over to the next leg. Slide it under. Raise the pallet jack up. As you get the leg off the ground, you can slide the leg under and then slowly let the pallet jack down. That is your second option to raising up a counter without a J-bar.